back to my YouTube channel. I'm Renee with Renee's Creative Casa, and today I have Stella. She hasn't really wanted to be on camera too much, maybe because she had her little surgery done, her little girl surgery done. So maybe she's just now getting back to wanting to be on camera again, and I have Cece here beside me as well. So anyways, welcome back, guys. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here. In today's video, I will be showing you three super cute, they're all three really quick Dollar Tree DIYs that you can do that are just super quick, that you can put together just to go ahead and start transitioning your home from whatever decorations you may have up now into some spring and Easter. I know Easter is still a little bit ways out, so you don't have to go all in with, you know, eggs and Easter bunnies and stuff like that. But these three little things that I'm going to show you are some things that are quick to do and easy and very inexpensive. So without further ado, let's get to crafting. For this first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to be using this 14-inch wreath form, as well as some white, purple, blue, and pink deco mesh. And I'm just going to be using my wood burner here on a glass trivet to cut my deco mesh. You guys can see here, I recently saw another YouTuber doing this. I can't remember her name, but I will link her channel down in the description box so you guys can go and check out how she does her deco mesh. But I recently saw her cutting it with this wood burner and decided I would try it myself, and it is faster, and it does go a lot quicker, so I think I prefer this method over using just regular scissors. But I am just cutting out like 6 to 8 inch lengths of every color, and then I will roll those and wrap those. For this wreath, I'm not going to be using the pipe cleaners like I normally use. I am going to be using just some 24 gauge floral wire. It is gold, so you won't be able to see it as much as you possibly would a pipe cleaner. So I'm just going to continue rolling these off, and I have, like I say, all 4 of those colors, and I'm just going to be using 1 roll of each. After I have all of my lengths cut off, I'm just going to go ahead and start rolling these. I am rolling these to a bundle, and I'm not being very specific about which 2 colors I am putting in each one. I'm just going through there and grabbing 2 of the colors and rolling them together and then creating this bundle. You guys can see here, this is the gold floral wire that I was telling you guys about, and it is very hard to see even on camera, so you can't really see it that well on the wreath. So I'm just going to go through and make all of these little bundles before I begin putting them on the wreath. Once I have all of my bundles created, I am going to go ahead and start putting these onto my wire wreath form. I'm just attaching them through the second and third rungs on this wreath form. I am alternating back and forth, and I'm putting between 10 and 12 of the little bundles in each little section of the wreath, and I feel like that is enough to make it look like it's really filled in and really full and really fluffy. Okay, so you guys can see about what I have so far, and I'm just going to continue cutting off lengths of my deco mesh and making those little bundles. Now I'm going to start my ribbon. I am going to be making my bow using this burlap and the buffalo check, as well as the purple gingham ribbon and some blue ribbon. Dollar Tree did have that blue ribbon for their Easter, so I'm just going to start by making 6-inch loops with the burlap, and I'm going to be using my Easy Bow Maker to do this. And then I'm just going to go in with the blue, and then the buffalo check and the purple. At first I wasn't sure if I was going to like these colors together or not, but after I got them all put together and I actually got them on my wreath, I think that the burlap and the buffalo check really bring in like a different different color dimension in it, and the burlap has that lace on the front of it, so I do feel like that brings in a different little texture to my ribbon. So I really do end up really liking it in the end, and you guys can see that using the Easy Bow Maker is pretty simple. So I started out my first loops on the 6, and then I moved down to the 5s, and then I'm at the 4s, and then with this purple gingham ribbon I'm just going to make 3-inch loops. I'm making sure to leave plenty of room at the end to make my tails, and then I'll just pull it off of the Easy Bow Maker and tie it off using a pipe cleaner. I am going to be using a whole pipe cleaner on this to tie this bow off with, and then once I get it tied off, I will go ahead and fluff it really well, attach it to my wreath, and then fluff it some more after I get it back on my wreath. Now I'm going to start by adding some of the onion grass that Dollar Tree has. It does have like little sunflowers in it, so this onion grass that I got has some blue in it, and then I also got another one that has some pink in it. And I am just cutting that apart and putting just a little bead of hot glue down the line and down the little stem of it, and then I'm just inserting that in on my wreath where I want it at, and I am going to put some on the top and some on the bottom as well. Now I have a few roses, some white roses as well as some blush color roses that I'm just going to be using the buds. I'm not going to be using any of the stems on that at all. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue around the back of the actual flower part, and then I'm just going to attach it in there. I am, however, going to take some leaves that I have and attach them in there separately. And I think once I get everything put into this wreath, that it's really nice. Here it is once I have it finished, and you guys can see that I also added in a little bit of baby's breath, and that the ribbon really does make it turn out to look really nice. It is a spring ribbon, a spring wreath, but in the end I think it can be used as a summer wreath as well. I'm not sure though. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think season this wreath could be used for. Okay, and for our next Dollar Tree DIY, we are going to be using 2 of the vases from the Dollar Tree, as well as some of these glitter berries. They do have these out in their Easter decor. And we're also going to be using some of this onion grass. It does have some really pretty little eggs in it, and then we're going to be using some of these glitter branches as well. So I actually had my friend pick these up for me. She was at Dollar Tree. We're going to be using this glitter vase filler as well. But she was picking up the flowers for me, and she says this is not all the colors that they have. So I'm not sure which colors I'm missing here, but she said they were out of a couple of ones. So we're just going to start by putting a couple of pieces of styrofoam down in our vases, and then we're going to fill in around that styrofoam using this vase filler. And then it is kind of a little bit difficult to get this vase filler in exactly how you want it, so you kind of have to go back in there and move the styrofoam around and push some of the vase filler down in there. Some of these balls are smaller than the other ones, so some slide down and they're really easy, and then some you kind of have to force, but you're not going to hurt it because the vase is glass and the little vase filler is actually styrofoam. So after I finally got it all pushed down in there, I'm going to take my little wire cutters and I'm going to cut off all of the stems actually on this glitter branch. I'm going to be making 2 of these, but I'm only going to show you guys one on camera. And you guys will see at the end of the video that I did actually make 2 of them, and I both made them very similar. So I just cut off all the stems to the glitter branch, and I'm actually going to start by adding that into the back because it is the tallest and I want it to have like the most height on it. So once I get all that cut off, I'm just going to take a couple of each color and stick down in there, and I'm going to use that kind of as the height in the back part of my vase. Okay, so now that I have my little glitter branch in, I'm going to go in and cut off some of the berries, and I'm going to add them in the front. They are going to be on the shorter side, so I will have those directly in the front. And then in the middle there, I will add in some of this onion grass with the eggs on it. I did cut this onion grass a little bit shorter than the ones in the back. Than the ones in the front, because I kind of want it to be in the middle length of this. I didn't want it to stand up higher than the actual the branches that I have in the back. So you guys can see there how I have this kind of layered going up, and these beads, the berries, will just go right in the front, and I will put in a couple of different colors of each. After I finished with my berries and the onion grass and the glitter branches, I just went in and stuck some baby's breath in there just to bring a little pop of white to this. I did go back after I finished this, and I kind of cut my onion grass a little bit even across the top, because you guys can see right there that there's a long one and they're just not very even, or they just don't look very good right there together, but that's how they came from the Dollar Tree. So I decided I was going to go in and kind of cut them, leave them a little bit even, so you guys will be able to see in the end when I show you guys everything put together that I did go back in there and kind of cut that, and they don't look as choppy and as kind of messed up as they do right here. Okay, and for my last Dollar Tree DIY, this one is super easy. You need an 11 by 14 inch frame from the Dollar Tree, as well as one of their picture frame holders and a really cute bag. My friend picked this spring one up for me, so I'm just going to be making like a little spring picture. I was thinking that I wanted to spray paint my picture frame white, but then I decided that I prefer it to be black so it can bring in a little bit different dimension to my little vignette that I have set up. So I decided to leave it black. I'm just going to cut the bottom of the bag off and then cut up the side, and then I'm taking the back of the frame, the little cardboard piece that's in the back of the picture frame, and I'm going to trace around that with a Sharpie marker, and then I'm going to cut that out and then install it inside this picture frame, put the back on it, and then put it in the little picture frame holder that Dollar Tree sells. So you guys just keep in mind that you can use any size picture frame that you want. You don't even have to go to the Dollar Tree and get it. It can be one that you already have around your house, or it can be one that you found at a thrift store or whatever. You can use any size that you want, and you can use any bag that you want. You don't have to use this specific bag. Dollar Tree really does have some cute spring bags out right now, so you guys be sure to pop in there and check them out. So here is my little spring vignette so far. I have the 2 little bouquets of flowers up there. Well, I guess they're not really flowers. They just have the onion grass with the little eggs and berries and the branches and stuff, as well as my little picture frame in the middle. And I really do like how everything is coming together. I do have a bottom shelf on this particular shelf. There's a top and then there's a bottom one. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the bottom one yet. But you guys stay tuned and turn on those post notifications so you can catch my next videos that I have coming up, because I have some super cute ideas that I want to share with you guys for the spring and Easter season. Hey y'all, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video as well as watching me put together these 3 simple DIYs that you guys can do. I am obsessed with how adorable this little wreath turned out. I think she is gorgeous and she is perfect for spring. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this. And I'm also interested to know what you guys think about the other 2 DIYs that I did for you guys today. And let me know too, guys, if y'all are doing these, if y'all are recreating these, if you're trying to go out there and get some of this stuff and get it done for yourself. I did have someone tell me that they were looking for a few things and they couldn't find them at Dollar Tree. And there are some other options. They are not as cheap as Dollar Tree, but there are some other places that you can get some things. So you guys let me know if you're out there looking for stuff and you're having a hard time. I'm always interested to know what you guys are up to, as well as helping out any way I can. So thank you for watching this video, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider liking this video, as well as subscribing and turning on your post notifications so you never miss a video from me. I normally upload a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and right now I am right in the middle of my spring and Easter crafting. This video will be linked in my Spring Has Sprung playlist that I will have linked in the description box down below, so you guys can go back and check out everything that I've done so far for spring. And I do have an exciting announcement to make, but I'm probably not going to make it for about like 2 more weeks. So you guys be on the lookout for that. I do want to let you guys know what is coming up, and I do also want to get you guys I guess input, or you guys, how you guys feel about a couple of things. So you guys be watching out for that. And so that's it. Thanks again for watching.